Morning everybody, Sunday the 6th of December. I hear there's a big anti-lockdown protest happening today, so we've arrived nice and early. Before we begin today, I want to recommend another YouTuber, or if you're American, YouTuber, but being Scottish, it's a YouTuber. So today's YouTuber is called Vagrant Holidays. From what I can tell, Vagrant Holidays is a young American chap, and I never thought I could watch a 1 hour GoPro body cam of an American looking for a place to sleep in a bush with a sleeping bag, avoiding junkies, getting punched by crackheads. The guy, I think it's called McLean Island. There's a forbidden island somewhere off, I can't remember. There's a small island in America that is home to an old prison. It's home to a sexual offender prison full of pedophiles and rapists. And this crazy young bastard sneaks onto the island with a kayak, hides his kayak, and proceeds to explore all these big prison facilities in the dark, avoiding security. So, Vagrant Holidays, you gotta watch him. I'm gonna put his channel in the description below, and when you do watch his channel on the videos, please comment that Charlie Veitch sent you, because it's nice, makes me feel nice. So, without further ado, let's go to war. Dear Lord, give me the strength to battle all the orcs and demons. Give me the strength to make my crusade, my one-man crusade, a total success. We will retake Manchester city centre, me and some other Saracens who may be allies. But God, grant me the strength to stand firm and to not buckle in the face of such demonic energy. Morning again, ladies and gentlemen. Just walking up towards the covered area of Market Street, underneath Winston Smith's big telescreen, pumping out the latest messages from Big Brother. Today's message is, kids are being abandoned, and Cardi B here. You see, even Cardi B has fostered this little mixed race girl. Anyway, as soon as you've been thinking about the depth of fostering and the philosophies of abandoned parents, have some roast potatoes. There's some COVID marshals. Good morning. Good morning. Morning. Fucking COVID marshals. Hey, at least they have a job, eh? The fuck. Excuse me, can you put your mask on, please? Oh, I don't have to wear a mask. What do you mean? Are you exempt? I don't want to discuss my personal, medical, or legal details, thank you very much. It's GDPR, you know, data protection. All right, let's go in. Okay, there's two more COVID marshals in the distance there. We're heading up towards your favorite area, guys, Spice Gardens, and it's busy, very busy. And aside from the fact that people are wearing the face coverings, you would not know that there is a pandemo on. You know, best job in the world, be a city centre COVID marshal, because the only people breaking any of the lockdown rules are the homeless, and you've been instructed not to deal with the homeless, and so you get to walk around and you're £10 an hour for nothing, just for a walk. You know, I do admire the police for their Operation Perseus, Slayer of Medusa. You know, there's a lot less crackheadery in the city centre, but you never see permanent police presence for crackheads. But as soon as there's an inkling that there's maybe a bunch of anti-lockdowners wanting to turn up and just exist in the city centre, next thing you know, there's a lot of police, a lot of badass police, and that is quite funny. Okay, the dynamics were funny. There was a big gaggle of pigeons right there, and then the fucking alpha, top dog, Big Bird turns up. Oh no, they're going back. Oh no. Oh wait, Big Bird's gonna... Go on, Big Bird. And we'll do a little reveal. There you go. I've seen the lady sat down around. She is, like many others, addicted to various substances and unable to maintain her life in order. And here she is, poor thing. She's crying and speaking to two teenagers. And it's a bit of a nice moment. But being a pessimist, I know the darkness in people. This will last, this moment of enlightenment, for a few seconds. The two young girls will give her some money, and she'll go and buy crack or heroin or spice, and the cycle will repeat. There's a lot of police and a lot of COVID marshals. Now, from what I understood from the last protest, the last anti-lockdown protest, is that there was a few hours where the police didn't really do anything here in Manchester. And then after a few hours, there's an undercover BMW X5 over there. My distressed crackhead senses are tingling. So, as I was saying last time, a month ago, they allowed the anti-lockdowners to run around the city centre, quite a few laps over a few hours. And then I had to go off and do something. And then very sadly, the people wanted to stay, and sadly, the police operation came and truncheoned and arrested and handcuffed and took away quite a few of them. So my advice to my fellow protesters would be, now I know this is going to go out after the protest has happened, but my advice would be is balance, guys. Choose what hill to die on. Have your few hours, get your message out to all the normies and NPCs, do your 5 hours of campaigning, but then before the orcs, come and get their ego supply by beating you down to the ground, handcuffing you and throwing you in the back of the van like a tied up warthog, just walk away, guys. Getting arrested doesn't help. I fully support the anti-lockdown protests. I think they achieve more for the aims of freedom and of the relationship between the state and the people than the biased scientists say that there'll be extra spread of COVID. So I've never seen anyone at these protests that is in the danger group of 80 years plus. Everyone's around my age, maybe in their 50s, some of them in their 60s, and a lot of younger people, so not in the dangerous category. So why arrest them after a few hours when they'll all go home anyway? Everyone has to go home. So here is the Veitch way. Here's how I would have done it. Initially, March, April, maybe even May of 2020, we didn't have the data. There was every chance that the bug was airborne AIDS, was airborne Ebola. We were looking at mortalities of between 7 to 20%. It even got up to 21%. Now, yes, for a 21% CFR, incidence fatality rate, say you had an IFR of 20%, 1 in 5 people gets killed by it. Yes, lockdown. Yes, protect everyone. Yes, quarantine. But as the data came in, and it turns out it's a little bit worse than the seasonal flu. It is a little bit worse, let's grant it that. But it's like SAGE, the government, the scientists, they don't want to admit they were wrong. They don't want to stand down. But I'll let you stand down. If you're 75 years or plus, you should maybe get your groceries delivered. If you're 75 years or plus, you should maybe wear a really good face mask and some gloves and use the alcohol gel everywhere you go. Maybe. But it's time to open everything back up, guys. Like, for those of us who are not complete morons, you see the ultimate vector of transmission is schools and universities. They never got shut down because education was not the target for the financial chaos. It was the economy. So, as each day passes, I feel like someone that's being tortured, but I'm getting a bit drunk from the torture. It's starting to be funny. I thought it was a tragedy. Turns out it's a comedy. You asked me and I explained to you that you shouldn't discriminate against people for not wearing a face mask. Member of the public, stay out of it. None of your business, mate. You guys are discriminating against me, kicking me out for not wearing the face mask. I have a legal exemption, and Nick, you should be ashamed of yourself for your disgusting customer service.
Breach of the peace. Call the police.
Breach of the peace.
Goodbye.
Who the hell are you, sir?
Bye.
Hey, Starbucks, why are you discriminating against people who have exemptions? Why make a big scene, Nick? Why do it? What's your problem, guys? Hey, you, member of the public, come and argue with me if you want. Have you got the balls to come and argue with me?
I prefer to let you make an idiot of yourself in front of him.
Oh, shaming me because I'm an idiot. All right. Anyway, I guess that's the end of the Starbucks consumption. Starbucks selective choosing of which people with exemptions and no face masks you serve. That is disgusting. Just to give you the rundown on the Starbucks at the corner of Market Street and Piccadilly Gardens. So I went in for a pre-anti-lockdown filter coffee. It's big, it's strong. And I know it's Starbucks, you shouldn't support them, but from now on I promise you I won't, for a very good reason. So I was in the store, and the lady in front of me, she was not wearing the face nappy. And Nick, the staffer from Starbucks, goes to her, "Excuse me, where's your face mask?" And she goes, I have an exemption, but you shouldn't be putting me on the spot. So I sided with her. I said, yeah, look,
I was like, thank you.
it's in the legislation. You shouldn't be making exempt people feel bad about not wearing the covering. And then Nick, the staffer, "Hey Nick, how are you?" Nick, the staffer, he goes, "Right, in that case, go get a coffee from a different shop. I'm kicking you out, please leave." And I said, "What, for questioning about the face nappy?" Charlie!
Why not blocking the exit, please, buddy?
No, how about you just leave me alone?
I'm not leaving you. You're blocking the exit, please.
I'm not blocking anything. You get back in your shop and leave me alone.
You don't need to be racially abusive. You mind just leaving, please?
Did you just say what?
Mind don't be abusive.
He said racially abusive. He actually said that. He actually said that.
Am I moving, please?
How was I racially abusive? Oh my
I feel
God.
offended by you. So there you are.
You've come up to
Excuse
me, Charlie.
I don't know what you're blocking me. Excuse me, please. You're blocking.
Excuse me, get away.
Charlie, I think I'm on a public property.
Oh, no, you're blocking my exit. Do you mind just come by the side, please?
You're blocking my YouTube channel, mate.
Whatever. Don't mind. You mind don't be abusive. Just walk across, please.
Charlie, there is more chance of me putting a face nappy on than there is of obeying you.
I have no idea what you're talking about. I'm sorry.
So everyone, Starbucks here, the manager, Charlie, maybe not the friendliest individual. Think of the bad PR he's caused for himself now by discriminating against a customer. He's going to the police. He's going to the police because there's a man talking outside his store. He's gone to the law. He's gone to the law. Hello. He's gone to the law. I'll even come over. Let's continue the drama. Feel free to film. Hello, Charlie.
Face mask, nothing else. You've got on camera anyway, so then you start being rude abusive. Yeah, so you press the thingy button, the IBAN. Fix it, funny. Being abusive and stuff. No, we press.
They pressed the panic button because I was speaking.
Okay. So you threaten the customer.
I threatened the customer. Charlie, why lie to the police?
You've got on camera, come on, hey. You've got abusive. Just come say, well, no, you asked me to have the back. You need to be rude out. Bin, whatever, keep out of it, whatever he said. Yeah, so he's having to go. Thank you.
No problem. Thank you.
Yeah.
I'm chatting to the police officers after Charlie, the manager, so just for audio, I'm going to record my face.
Charlie, you own your rights to live stream, you own your rights to demonstrate, you own your rights to do whatever you want. Obviously, if you are using bad language, I've no evidence that you are, just moderate.
I know, there's been an allegation I've used bad language, but I promise you, in 10 years of YouTubing, I never swear
That's fine.
at people.
You're allowed to-
I swear on video,
It's
but
a
I
free
never...
country, you can do what you want, just
Yeah.
obviously be mindful. If you're going in
Yeah.
there and swearing at people and you get a corrogated allegation, we'll have to speak to you.
No, of course,
You've
but I'll
owned
tell you
your
the good
rights to
news.
live stream.
The good news is, everything that happened in there will be on my channel tonight. I know. But I know you guys have to take him seriously.
Yeah.
But he was hilarious. I said, you're discriminating against me for not wearing the face mask. And he goes, why are you giving me racial abuse? I'm like,
Yeah, okay. All I'd say, and I'm sure you do, bit of common
sorry,
sense.
that's enough now. Many of you spotted the Cyberpunk 2077 yellow poster in the background. Well, there it is. We're a bit early. We're in Piccadilly Gardens, and there is a light peppering of the fluorescent police around. There's a lot less crackheads. I've seen a few usual faces, but they are subdued. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're on Market Street. Here's Titan Cop. See that guy? I'm 6'5". He's about 6'8" or 9".
All right, Charlie.
Big man, you all right? All good, thank you. Feeling very nice. Meeting a lot of people that watch my videos, and it's the loneliness destroyer. You ever feel lonely? Just express yourself on YouTube and then come out to an event where a lot of people that watch your videos will be. And my God, people are nice. They are very, very nice. At least the people that watch my videos are very nice. Thank you. They've got Christmas-themed disco balls hanging up. And maybe I've got a bit of a magpie brain, but that shiny gets me going. Can you see me in the reflection? This is the entrance to Piccadilly you guys have grown to love. It is Sunday, the 6th of December, and we are here at the anti-lockdown, non-organized, non-leadershiped protest. So, hey, we're just gonna go in just to do it live. I'm not gonna edit this. I'm just gonna give you guys the true view as we walk in. I can see a bunch of other people arriving with some banners down there. There's some COVID marshals. They must be having a heart attack seeing all those people without masks stood next to each other. There's some more COVID marshals there. And we come in. Right. Let's see what we've got. There's a lot of people already. We're early. We're about 15 minutes early. Excuse me, I've not given you permission to go around filming. Hey, what's all this about? What's all this about? Those are my photons. These are my photons.
Hey, Gaz Walding, YouTube.
Gaz
I'm banned
Walding.
at the minute. I'm banned at the minute.
Are you? Well, when you get back on, say hello.
Hey, Charlie.
Nice
to
one.
see you, brother.
Good to see you too. Oh, it's getting quite busy for
You want to go in the Arndale Centre, mate? It's rammed.
I've just been for a poo in the Arndale. Best poo of my life.
There you go.
Anyway.
Beach special.
Nice one. Gareth, was it?
Gaz Walding.
Gaz Walding. It's confused. I've got a friend called Gaz Walmsley in Swinton. But
It's all right,
Gaz Walding.
Mate. There you are, the celebrity that is Charlie the Beach.
No,
Crackhead Destroyer.
Crackhead tried to change minder. But I'll tell you what, being YouTube famous is rubbish. It's not like real fame.
Oh, it is. It's better than real.
No limousines, no cocaine, no hookers. All I get is a couple of pennies for each view. Not even that. 0.001 of a penny. So I'm gonna go see what the police are up to. All right, nice chat. Gaz Wilding. Find him on YouTube. Apparently he's banned, but nice guy. Here we are in the middle of a bunch of people standing around being free. Now this must trigger the control freaks to no end, and one must feel a bit of pity for the uniformed normal people, human beings in uniform, who will be in a few hours asked by their superiors to clear out all the peaceful people stood around doing nothing. Now, as I joked about last time, they didn't go to police academy to do this, so let's take 5 seconds of silence for the police. And cut! All right, it's 1 o'clock exactly. There's about 1,500. I'm here in front of 2 British mounted officers. Now, the officers are unique. They are the British Mounties. You got Canadian Mounties. These are British Mounties. Now, the police horse is unique. Hello. You saying fuck you to me? What a friendly guy. Did you see that? I thought he was a supporter. Anyway, that changed the whole mood slightly. I love these mounted police. I'm going to go and speak to the man with the dog that told me,
You know, that's the truth.
land of hope and glory. Na 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 na. Na 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 na. Just a little walk around through the crowd at this end. Apparently there's a poster with 4 politicians on it. That is quite funny and witty. We will continue our search. Let's go around this way. Go around this way. Let's sing it. Let's sing it, guys. Lock down. What is it good for?
Absolutely nothing.
Say it again. Thank you. So I got some intel. They said, look for the banner with the 4 politicians. I found them. There you go. So let me go from the left. Boris Johnson, Matt Hancock. Who are the other 2?
That's Drakeford.
Who's Drakeford?
He's the Welsh First Minister.
Oh wait, super lockdown guy.
I come under him.
Yeah, and that's Neil Ferguson. He went to see his girlfriend. Yeah. Bloody
He
hell.
was the bastard who started it all off.
All right, we'll start off with the little munchkin police camera person filming away with a Canon XA20. And we're joined here. Oh, where is he? Foil man. What's foil? Look at that face mask.
The name's Hoaxman.
Hoaxman. Yeah. Show us your H. Excellent. There you go, Hoaxman. Excuse me, sir. These people here go to Gulag. They need Gulag. Disobedient. Bad people. You see, guys, photon collection is all nice until the police do it, and then they use it against you to send you to Gulag.
They haven't got any kids. They don't care about their families.
I'm sure they do have kids, but
no, they don't.
But it's
Look, they can't do anything, man. They've been stepped down.
Catherine, straight to Gulag.
They can't do anything.
Straight to Gulag.
Charlie's recording the police, I'm recording Charlie.
Straight to Gulag, illegal photon collection.
I'm straight in the oven, I'm straight in.
I've been surrounded by a bunch of illegal photon collectors. The only people allowed to collect photons is the official photon collection man. Straight to Gulag, straight to Gulag, straight to Gulag. What have we got here? Photon straight to Gulag. So we're at, hey, what about you guys? Where's your face masks? Oh. It's a quiet morning over the Helmand province in Afghanistan. we have sniper marksman Smith with his spotter. Tall spotter behind him. They're looking down into the valley in Helmand, and there are at least 17 suspected Taliban and jihadi people. The big spotter keeps a close eye on Smith. He's checking the wind, making sure that the distance, and that rant just ran out. Anyway, they're like snipers in Afghanistan.
Here he is!
Hello!
YouTube, what a watch!
Let me just pop
Hey, how's it going?
straight to Gulag for this young Russian.
This is illegal, isn't it?
Is it illegal? What is it? What is it? What is
It's
it?
alcohol and drinking as an officer.
That's true, it is illegal. Public drinking is even worse than being out just in your birthface. We better run, he's looked at us, he saw you public.
I wanted to see this. These are the only fucking police I respect.
What, the yeah, go on.
Ask him, what's this? I wanted to show you this. They're hiding privacy stuff down our back. What's that?
So that it's not all negative and like, oh, us and them, let us compare the policing of Greater Manchester Police versus the Metropolitan Police in London. Now, we all see it, we all saw it. Every time there's a gathering like this in London, the Metropolitan Police go in proactively, they start arresting people, they go onto coaches, they stop people getting off coaches, they arrest individuals who are stood around going to the protest. Greater Manchester Police, they stand back, they allow it to take place. This is probably going to be here for about 5 hours until it gets tense around sunset. But just compare it. Everyone's here, everyone's doing their thing, whereas in London, this wouldn't even have got off the ground. Just to show you how prehistoric I am, this is the first time I've been somewhere with a drone flying overhead. I mean, I've seen drones flying overhead, but it's the first time I've been at a gathering where there's a drone. Seeing as it's a small consumer drone, I'd say that's one of the people, not the cops.
I do apologise about the delay. We had a sound system problem, but here we are. First and foremost, thank you everybody for turning up. This is beautiful. This is truly what humanity is about. All walks of life, our young, our elders, all religions, everybody coming together under one common goal: freedom! Okay, so I said that we want to make representing humanity. First question. It's very clear to me, I don't want to put words in people's mouths, but it seems very clear to me that if the masks worked, why would we keep going into lockdown after lockdown? I'm not going to put words in people's mouths and suggest that it's virtue signaling. I'm not going to put words in people's mouths and suggest it's a way of imprisoning and slaving people, but I genuinely want to hear what you've got to say so our representatives can hear what we think. So, for all of those who are in support of masks, cheer now. Wait, I meant to say who doesn't want it then. Basically, all of us, 99.7 of us that don't have these health conditions, we cannot transmit or pass on the disease, and the science and data backs it. So
Something quite impressive. The man speaking, Paul got fined £10,000 last time. Sorry, Paul was issued a fine notice last time. Now, since Paul was issued his £10,000 fine notice, the government has cancelled all £10,000 fines, because when this all goes to the Supreme Court, I don't think they're going to say that making people cover their birth faces or they're not allowed out of the house is legal. So for now, listen to that. That's what they think of the face masks. For now, while the government's I'm so proud of these people behind me reminding me of the old normal. This is Charlie Veitch reporting from Piccadilly Gardens, the 6th of December at the anti-lockdown. Thank you for watching.
there's a lot of information about
Oh, let's try and stop the camera.